I'm out here in Ohio. As you can see, it's overcast as usual. Overcast Cleveland. And I was born and raised here. This is the Rust Belt. And this Cleveland gets a lot of crap. A lot of people call this the mistake by the lake. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. The dark truth about Ohio.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
I tell you, when you get these overcast, cloudy days out here and you're feeling kind of down, get on your motorcycle. It'll brighten your day up. That beautiful sound of the CP2 engine and this Akrapovic exhaust, I tell you, on this Yamaha MTL7 is absolutely awesome. But I'm going to tell you this, guys, regardless of wherever you are and you're riding a motorcycle, make sure you're wearing the gear to stay safe out here on the streets. And I have links to my awesome gear, like my favorite helmet, my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera, gauntlet gloves, airbag vest to help keep you safe. I have links to all my gear in the description and comment section of this video. We often get disrespected here in Cleveland, Ohio. Woo! Oh, baby, that MTL7 torque. Feeling good, baby. That's all you need, baby. It don't matter where you're at. If you got you a fun motorcycle, nice torquey motorcycle like me on this MTL7, don't matter where you're at. As long as you can ride, you're going to be feeling good out here. It don't matter if it's overcast. You don't need sun. The motorcycle is your sun. But, a lot of people disrespect Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand it really. In the past I did, because before I moved away from Ohio, I used to talk smack about Ohio myself. Because you always think the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that talk crap about Cleveland, Ohio, they've never been here. Okay, a lot of them see these videos on YouTube where these people will come here from other places and they'll go film in the ghettos of the east side of Cleveland with those abandoned buildings and the hoods over there. Looks absolutely like trash. You know what I'm saying? Almost looks like a third world country over there. And a lot of people think they think that's Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? The only part of Cleveland. Like just like with Gary, Indiana, I guess you could say thing. That's probably known as one of the worst places, but there's some beautiful places here in Ohio. Most of the places in Cleveland are nice. Yes, there's a small section on the east side of Cleveland that's really crappy and run down, but man, I don't live over there, never have. You know what I'm saying? Even on the west side of Cleveland is much nicer than over on the ghettos of the east side of Cleveland. But we got so many beautiful suburbs out here. We got beautiful rolling hill countryside out here right down the street from me, man. We've got a metro park system all throughout northeast Ohio that has tons of trails right down the street from me. I mean, I've got like miles and miles of a bike trail, walking trail. You got hiking. You got these beautiful cliffs you can climb. And you got Lake Erie, man. You got beautiful Lake Erie. You got so many beautiful areas. Downtown is bustling now. It's beautiful down there. We got 5-star hotels and restaurants. The Browns are doing better. What are they right now? Though I think they're like 8-4 now. They're doing pretty decent, and we don't even have a quarterback, but our defense is playing lights out. Cleveland has changed so much compared to when I first, when I grew up here. Downtown Cleveland was a crap hole for a period of time, and there was a lot of negative things that you could say about Cleveland, Ohio back then. But man, things have changed. The casinos have moved downtown. It's beautiful downtown. Everybody's hanging out, having a good time, partying downtown. We got the beautiful suburbs, like I said, out here. Look at this, the low traffic. You know what I'm saying? All the crime and all the crap is on the east side, the ghetto. Now, there's some beautiful parts on the east side of Cleveland. So I'm not saying the whole east side is crap. Just a small section, the ghetto part. Kinsman, over in that area, man. Huff. That's probably the crappiest part of Cleveland, Ohio, man. But I'm telling you guys, is that It's so much cheaper living here. I lived in Florida. I lived in South Florida. My family still lives, moved down to Boca Raton, Florida. They still live down there. And I lived down there for 8 years. And I tell you, I grew to hate Florida. The swamp weather, humid, horrible traffic, high cost of living, a lot of a-holes down there. Insurance is ridiculously expensive. And the hurricanes cause power outages, and then you're burning up, sleeping with your eyes burning with sweat. And I got so sick of Florida and the air condition breaking down and sleeping and burning up in sweat. I said, I got to get the heck out of there. And I went to the coldest place I can think of, and I moved from Florida to Colorado. And I lived out in Colorado, loved it out there. But then I ended up coming back to Ohio, good old Ohio. And then recently I bought a country home down in Georgia on some acres down there. And I still kept my house up here in Ohio, so I was kind of between the two. I thought, see how Georgia was. And I didn't like Georgia that much. It's beautiful there, some good people, don't get me wrong. But I'm telling you, man, it's so much cheaper living here in Cleveland than even in Georgia. It was going to cost me an extra $3,000–4,000 a year just to live in Georgia compared to here, mainly because insurance rates are so much cheaper here in Ohio, man. The whole cost of living is so much cheaper here. And Ohio actually has the #1 lowest insurance rates in the entire country. I pay for my car, I pay $180 every 6 months, full coverage with $300,000 limits, and no deductible. And on my motorcycles, I pay this MTL7, I think I pay about $120 a year. And my YZ450FX custom supermoto, I pay like $100 a year, full coverage, man, no deductibles, dirt cheap. My house insurance on my house, I pay freaking $690 for the whole year, full coverage on my house. I'm telling you, it's dirt cheap here. The property taxes can be a bit high here in the suburbs of Ohio. It depends on where you go in Cleveland area. There are places where the taxes are a bit cheaper when you go out to the country and such. But overall, if you add up all the total expenses, guys, it's cheaper living here than almost anywhere else for the most part. And we got the beautiful Lake Erie to go to. We got the beautiful bustling downtown. We got beautiful rolling hills out in the countryside. It's literally probably 30 minutes from Cleveland. We've got amazing restaurants. We've got so many things to do, man. And yes, we get crappy weather for probably about a good solid maybe 3 months or so. And you get sporadic weather. I ride in the winter all year long, have since I started this channel in 2012. I've ridden every single winter, maybe not as much as I ride, during other times, but I do ride. We get many days in the 40s and 50s in the winter. The roads are clear. I'm good to go. So I'd say we get a solid 7 months a year at least of beautiful weather. And I tell you, this past summer, I put the air conditioner on one time the entire summer while everybody else was burning up with a super hot summer everywhere. We were in the beautiful 70s. It was like California here, man. Beautiful. And I tell you, I lived in Georgia and Florida. The summers are brutal, man. Brutal down south. Swamp weather, man. Bugs.
Oh, there's wasps in here, dude. Oh, man. Oh, he's coming after me, man. I don't know if I'm cut out for country life, man.
There are all kinds of bugs. We don't have no bugs here. We don't even hardly have no poisonous snakes and stuff. I'm telling you, we got hardwoods here. We don't have them old softwoods like in Georgia, them pine trees that fall down all the time on your property, and you got to be married to a chainsaw if you live in the country. I'm telling you, man, it's easier living here. And I'm telling you, Cleveland is awesome. It took me to live in it took me living in other states to realize how amazing Ohio is. And we have the most awesome, nicest people here, guys. Seriously, we got awesome people here. A lot of a-holes, like I said, down south, man. they asked Prince once, you know, the singer Prince, they rest in peace, they asked him, why would you stay in Minnesota? As rich as he was, I was like, dude, why do you stay in Minnesota? He said, because the cold weather keeps the bad people out. And that's the truth. All the a-holes are attracted to the warmer weather down south. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's good, because I tell you, out here in the suburb where I live, I could literally leave my door wide open all night long and I am carefree. We have zero crime, no problems in the suburbs. Like I said, all the crap that you hear about, it's in the hoods on the east side. That's it, that small little section over on the east side. Everywhere else in Cleveland is good. There's no problems, man. You could get a house here in Cleveland if you want to go live in the inner city of Cleveland, not even in the ghetto. You could get a house for less than $100,000 still, man. Good, a nice house. You could probably even pick a duplex up, man, for less than $100,000. And like I said, cheap living out here, man. But anyways, guys, leave a comment below. What do you guys think about Cleveland, Ohio? Repping Cleveland all day, baby. I'm staying here. Make sure to hit thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos are released. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.